How's it going, everybody? And actually today I am back again on this good Christmas Eve, reviewing another figure that just came in the mail. It actually just came in the mail a few minutes ago, so I did not expect to be making this. And actually in my previous video I talked about how I review a lot of Goku figures, but I actually collect more than just him, and I collect a lot of different characters. Well, here's a good example. So I'm not gonna lie to you, as a kid, I didn't care too much for Piccolo for whatever reason. Like, Piccolo was okay, like I didn't love him or hate him, but as I matured as a fan, I've learned to really enjoy him, and I think he's really, really cool. He's really unique. He's got a lot of unique abilities, and his personality, and just his character arc in general, since the original Dragon Ball, being the reincarnation of his father, King Piccolo, has actually made him one of the more unique characters in the entire franchise. And I have a couple of Piccolo figures. This is probably one of the more bigger ones. This is probably the biggest one. That was my first impression of this figure. So let's get into the box first, as I usually do. So if anybody's curious, this line of figures, which has started being released a few months ago, it's called Dragon Ball Super Chosenshi Retsuden. So Super Warrior Legend, I guess. And I actually do have another figure from this line, which is actually right here, the Super Vegito. That one I really, really wanted because I like the pose. And this is actually the reason why I wanted this figure too, because of the pose. Now, you know you start to become too much of a fan when you recognize simple poses and strikes like this to remember exactly what's seen, you know? And to my knowledge, this is when he was fighting Imperfect Cell. To my knowledge, I believe so. Just like there's this like one really good shot in the manga of him doing a kick against Android 17. Now let's get into it. So each of the Chosenshi Retsuden figures is like part of a set. So you see one character and then you see the character that's paired with them in the background. So actually it's funny because I bought my buddy a Christmas present of actually the adult Gohan that comes in the Chosenshi Retsuden, but actually he ended up getting the Super Saiyan Kid Gohan in the back right here, which that is a pretty good figure too. So yeah, you always see the rival or partner in these figures. So on the side we have a closer look of Piccolo, just looking really, really, really cool. And then we have both of them, Master and Pupil. Now this is really good box art. I'd have to keep this box for sure. I usually keep most of them, but this one you have to keep. You have to. And then another shot of Piccolo. On the top, another shot. It's a really good aesthetic. The choice of like the emerald green or whatever you would call it, followed by like the splashes. It's really cool with the character in the background as well. So let's get into the actual figure. As you can see, this dude is big. With the stand, I mean, even without the stand, he's big. But of course, Piccolo in the show is one of the more tall characters. And I guess they want to make it to scale with the other characters in the line. So, of course, he's got to be much bigger than his Teen Gohan or Kid Gohan counterpart. Now, when you open up the figure, the top part is all like one piece, and then it's just the bottom that you connect. So when you open it up, it is one of the heavier figures because of the cape. So let's get into it a little bit. As you see, his do-rag or his turban. I love the purple aesthetic and the shading in it. The cape, of course, has to look great. It has to look detailed, and it's huge. I'd say this figure has to be 7 or 8 inches, probably. Has to be. But yeah, I really, really wanted to have like a more Piccolo in my collection, because I have a couple Piccolo, but I had to show him more respect, show him more props. So I guess if you're setting up this figure, you would either have it posed like this, or you would have it posed slightly slanted like that. I probably will go for that because you get a full detail, like even like of the arm and the back peeking out there. which is probably a really good idea. But yeah, this is a really, really cool figure, and I had to get it. I got it on eBay if anybody's curious. I always have to give these details because people will ask, where did you buy this? So yeah, you guys tell me what you think. What do you think of Piccolo? And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace.